So what's up guys, Nathan746 here. Now that that ban list has been pretty much confirmed, except for I was only off by I think the Chaos Sorcerer, I'm not sure. But since that's pretty much been confirmed, I've done an updated deck profile on Blackwings. This is of course in the Unlimited because DevPro does not have September's yet, and it probably won't until September 1st. But that's okay. So today, I just figured I'd go over a deck profile of my updated Blackwings and explain it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and read them off and then explain it as I go. So Dark Arm Dragon still, yes. Gores, I just want to run that at 1. The Blackwing engine of 3 Shura and Bora. 1 Zephyros, of course. 3 Kaloop. 1 Gale. It'd be nice if it was 2 Gale and no Zephyr, but 1 Gale, 1 Zephyr. My tech card, Dark Spear, because when you summon him you can sacrifice him with his own effect and then play 1 level 4 lower Blackwing from your grave because it's an all-winged beast. Blizzard, 3 of them because it's really easy to make great plays with Blizzard. And this card, which in real life has a different name than it has on here on DevPro, and I don't know why it's different on here, but whatever, just let's roll with that. Okay, for spells, Dark Eruption, because a bunch of these Blackwing cards, except for these, every other Blackwing card here, and every Dark card in fact, has 1500 or less attack, so it's a great way to add it back. 1 Allure of Darkness, because there's a buttload of Dark cards in here, and that's just obvious. The Trinity of Heavy, Dark Hole, and Reborn, just because, you know, blow up the field, bring back monster. That's just obvious. Everyone runs that pretty much. 2 MSTs. I run these over Night Beam because, like, if you're playing against Fire Fist, I feel it's better because if you're playing against Fire Fist and as soon as they set that card, you're able to, for some reason it won't let me do it sometimes on here. I'll go ahead and say that for anyone who thinks differently, but as soon as they set the Fire Formation spell or trap, you trigger MST to destroy it. So they don't get the effect off, especially if it's a trap. Alright, I was running 1 Lance and 1 Dress, but I've got another Dress coming so now I can do this. So 2 Forbidden Dress, which is awesome. 2 Black Whirlwind, because that is just makes the plays in this deck busted. I just freaking shudder at the fact of it used to be at 3 and wonder how that used to be, and that's crazy. But just 2 of these makes this deck a lot more better. A lot more. Just 2 Icarus Attack, because I never really need the 3rd. 1 Starlight Road because I play like 9 traps and sometimes I set spells, so Starlight Road to bring out that Stardust. 2 Compulse. 1 Fiendish Chain. Just 1. I only run 1 because at first it was just because I only had 1 in real life and I wanted it to be like my deck is in real life. But I've found only running 1's all I ever really need. I never have needed 2. But Solemn Judgment and Warning, of course, I'm still going to run these. These are great. And 1 Mirror Force, just because Mirror Force is beautiful. As for the extra deck, of course, 1 Scrap Dragon, Synchro Summon it really fast with this deck. Pop 1 card you don't need on your field for 1 card on theirs. Thought Ruler Archfiend. I never thought about running this until very recently. But when I see it, like when it destroys one of their monsters, it's got 2700. I gain that monster's original attack to my life points, but then I can pay 1000 to negate a spell or trap that targets a psychic, which he is. So I can basically keep him on there for a while, and it's a great stall. Stardust, oops, I scooted over. Stardust mainly for the Starlight Road, but also sometimes I do make it with the Blackwings. Sometimes, not a lot though. 2 Armor Master. I ran 1, but I've been finding myself in multiples of situations with the way I run my Blackwing deck. I can play 2 of these in 1 turn. So 2 of these is just better for me. I might take 1 out and replace it with Trishula. It depends. Because Trishula is unbanned too, but I'm not sure yet. 1 Iron Chain Dragon, I added it back in here because it mills and it can get rid of a bunch of stuff on your opponent's deck. You could even mill some cards they would need to beat you, which is great. Plus it's a 25, so it's real easy to make with Blizzard. 2 Armed Wings, they're kind of separated here by that card there. 2 Armed Wings because it's Blackwing, you use Kaloop, when it attacks a defense monster it goes to 28 and inflicts piercing, that's just crazy. This thing's called, American name is HTS Psyhemoth. I thought Psychic Conductor Behemoth was a lot better, but whatever. Its effect is after damage calculation, no matter what it battles, I can remove that monster from play and this one. So if they have something I can't run over, essentially just attack into it and then banish it. Then it's gone. One Armades, Keeper of Boundaries, because if it attacks or is attacked, your opponent can't activate cards or effects until the end of the damage steps, like no Mirror Force and stuff like that. Ally of Justice Catastor, just because Catastor's great. I have a secret rare. I will be interested in getting the super rare from the 10 starting on the 30th. I would love to get that super rare. And then now for the small list of XZs over here. One Shockmaster, just because you can make it and it's a really good stall in this deck. One Black Ship of Corn, just to get over the Zen mains mainly. One Ice Beast Zero Fine. Ice Beast Zero Fine is amazing. Any deck I play right now, even in the current format before September 1st, with Draco Sack, let's see here, Big Eye, anything. They play a bunch of stuff face up, unless they have Skill Drain, activates effect, detach one, it's all their stuff's negated, so they can't use their cards. So if they have Draco Sack, summon this, negate it, and it can't save itself with its tokens. And it's already got 2,000, and for every face up card on the field when that effect's activated, he goes up by 300 points. So just from 2 tokens and Draco Sack, that's 900. He's got more than Draco Sack. Goodbye, Draco Sack. It's really easy. And I took out Zen mains and just kept the Fortune Tome because Fortune Tome is just a funny little stall that gives me life points that I can keep playing. Zen mains can just be gotten rid of with Black Ship of Corn, and plus, you can't target Fortune Tome. So Black Ship of Corn doesn't fly. You can't use 10 tempo either, so I prefer Fortune Tome over Zen mains because it can't be targeted. But pretty much this video was pretty quick. Let's see, let me explain a play you could make. Let's say you have Black Whirlwind, one Zephyros, a Bora, a Gale, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Blizzard and a Kalu. That's 6. You can activate Black Whirlwind, summon the Zephyros, special summon the Gale, cut their monster's attack in half, special summon the Bora, sync Zephyros and Gale to make Armor Master, and then activate Zephyros' effect, returning Bora back to your hand. And plus you get a search off Whirlwind anyway. Bring Bora back to your hand, then re-special summon Bora with its effect, and then overlay Bora and Zephyros with Zero Fine to negate their cards' effects. And then just go crazy and blow them away. And it's a really good combo. I love pulling that off. I do it a lot. But alright, so yeah, that's the Blackwing deck update. It's not really a huge change. I mean, there's just 2 Whirlwinds now. Still have these crows. I think maybe my monster lineup might be different. I'm not sure. The extra deck's different. But let me know what you guys think. I'm always open, as I've said before, to any criticism or any ideas you may have. I've thought about running Genomics Fighter in here. That's in one of my previous videos that I talked about as a tech card, maybe like Dark Spear, but right now I currently feel that Dark Spear is better in this deck than Genomics Fighter. If I run another Synchro based deck that's mainly Synchro playing, I will play Genomics Fighter as a tech and try to work that in. But until then, I'll just run Dark Spear. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the deck and liked the deck idea. And I'll see you guys later. This is Nathan746 signing off.